Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we'll be doing a full body Pilates workout on the mat. We'll get started with some roll-ups as our warm-up. For a roll-up, you're going to keep your legs out, come down, and we're going to slowly lift ourselves up into a seated position, engaging your core as you lift. So we'll take a deep breath in and lift. And deep breath out and back down in a slow, controlled motion. We'll go for about 8. And our last one. From here, let's go into our single leg lifts. As we do this, we're going to bring our right leg into our chest and hold for a second and back down. And we'll switch to the other side. This isn't not a traditional single leg lift, but I want to be engaging my core as we begin to work out. So we'll do about 6 on each side. Remembering to breathe in and out as you move through the motions. Okay, we're going to switch over to a few cat-cow as we continue to warm up. So it's up to you how you decide to breathe in or out between the two. I like to breathe in for my cow and out for my cat. Let's do about 6. From here, we're going to go into my personal favorite, which is the pike planks, or the plank pikes, sorry. So we'll do 6, and on the second 6, we're going to be bringing our outer knee to our elbow as close as we can, so in between each of the pikes. So we're going to go for a total of 12, 6 regular plain ones. Remember, as you engage your core here, and you lift, it's as if someone's pulling a thread from the bottom of your spine upwards, and as you come down, engaging your core. So let's go for 6. And make sure to go in a slow, controlled motion, flexing as you get to the plank position, and using your core to lift yourself back up. And 6. On the next one, when we come down, bring our left knee to our left elbow. And same on the right. And back up. So that was 1. 2, Wow. I'm definitely already feeling it. The arms just come down. Give your arms a little break. For the next move, we'll be kind of going into a downward dog, but on the single leg. And as we come down, we're going to bring one leg to the opposite elbow, to the same elbow, and back up. So I'll show you with my left. So it'll be like this. Stick out your left leg as high as you can. In with a controlled motion to your right elbow, left elbow, and back up. So we'll do this for 6 on each side. Whenever you're ready, get into position. In a controlled motion, engaging your core, engaging your glutes, and your arms and shoulders as you move throughout. And let's go for 6. Reach up, opposite elbow, same elbow, and back up. And 6. Come down. Get off your forearms for a second as we go back to do the opposite. This time we're going to go up with the right leg, left elbow, right elbow, and back up for 6. And 6. Okay, now we're going to go into our side planks. Arms are getting no rest today. I'm going to put my right arm parallel with the edge of my mat. My feet parallel. So when you're going to a side plank or any side exercise, you want your feet to be in a position that works for you. For some, that's straight like this. For others might be like this, however that works for you. For these side planks, when we're lifted, we're going to be reaching up ahead. The top leg is going to come in. And just to almost touch, you can touch if you can, and back up. A little rest for your other leg, and back. And we'll go for 6. And 6. Woo. Tough one. Okay, then we're going to stay on the same side, except for our next plank series, we're going to do up to the sky, same arm, and it's going to be coming in for a twist to go parallel with your opposite arm. For this one, you can use both your legs for your plank. A bit easier than doing it all in one leg. Up and twist for 6. And 6. Ooh, now that shoulder can get a little break. We'll go to the opposite side for the same exercise. Remember, the first one is reaching up and in, and then for the second 6, it'll be a twist. Reaching up for 6. And 6, and switch. Ooh, one more. and 6. And come down. Whoa, I'm already like warmed up. I'm already like needing my water break. Okay, and now since we're already kind of on our sides, the rest of this series will involve us using our arms to hold ourselves up in similar plank position. So we'll give our arms a little break. Let's move over to our legs. Come down in a comfortable position, making sure you're not on your forearms. It's gonna be a workout later. And we're gonna lift, side lifts, side leg lift, except we're not gonna come straight down. We're gonna tap to the front of the mat, come back up, extend, engage your glutes into the back, and back up and center. And we'll do that for 8 on each side. So we'll start, and 1, and back up, first it seems a little easy, but as you get to that 8th one, you'll start feeling that burn. And back. Point your toes for that extra bit of stretch and engaging your legs. And the last one. And in. Beauty. Let's go to the other side. It's nice to get this little upper body break here. You'll notice that you are still using your abs in this workout for stability. They're not getting a break today. Whew. And up, front, up, back, up, and center. Oops, I can get my step on that one. Oh my gosh, I'm back in the center. So easy to zone out on this. And one more. Back, sorry. And back. Perfect. Okay, on this next one, we'll be going into a downward dog. Go down into chaturanga and upwards, just we're grazing, and then lifting up, you're not gonna touch the ground, and then back into downward dog. We're gonna do this slowly and controlled for 12. You'll feel it in your arms. You wanna engage your core, engage your legs. Really want to use your whole body to move throughout this workout. So we'll start in our downward dog. Get a little leg stretch in so you can get deeper as you go through. Lean into your back, lifting your lower back up into the sky. Okay, and we're ready. We're gonna go up, down into chaturanga dandasana, folding your toes underneath. Up and hold. Taking deep breaths throughout this entire cycle. Curl your toes back. Engaging your core to lift yourself back up into down dog. So that was 1, and we'll go for 12. Deep breath in. Down. Up. And take a deep breath out. And when you're ready, back in. And moving throughout. Coming down as low as you can. Your breaks happen at the bottom and the top, but your arms are not getting this break. Move throughout as you feel comfortable. You don't need to do them all at the same speed. Just make sure to get your 12. Ooh, I'm on 11, one more. And last one. Holding up, letting your arms come down, legs on the ground, letting your arms come out in front of you, giving them a break. Mine are shaking right now. Give them a little wiggle, engage them a little. And I'll stay here for just a second. Catch your breath, let your arms relax. Now we're gonna go back into a core series for a bit before we go back on our forearms. So get on your back. For this one, we're gonna do our arms straight up, legs straight out, and legs will be in a 90-degree position bent. And as we lift into a little crunch, your shoulder blades off the ground, one leg is gonna come out, extend, and back in. So we'll do 12 on each side, starting with our right. Deep breath as you come in, exhaling as you go out. Six. Last leg. Come back up. Arms and legs can come down for a quick break. Same series, except we're going to go with our arms out to the side and the exact same thing, and our arms come down to our sides, closer inwards. Whenever you're ready, legs up, starting with our right. We'll do 6 on each side. And last one. Arms and legs can come down. we're gonna do the same thing. Both legs are gonna go up and down at the same time. Arms will be up in this position, and we'll do a total of 8. Legs are up. Take a deep breath in. And out, extend, and back in. And 8. Grab your legs inwards. Come in for a quick stretch, holding the front of your legs, pulling in. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna roll up. Next, we'll be going into our donkey kicks with our arm extension. So hopefully your arms had enough of a break there. So when you do our donkey kick, we're gonna come into a flat back. Palms just under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and hip width distance apart. So as you lift your right leg into a donkey kick at a 90 degree, your left arm will come up, and we'll hold for less than a second and come back in. You're not gonna drop. You're gonna keep your leg lifted and your arm lifted. If you need to stop for stability, go ahead. And we'll do this for 8 on each side. Before we switch sides, we're going to do our secondary one, where instead of a leg lift upwards into a 90 degree, you're going to go sideways, and your arm out to the side as well. But as we get there, we'll take a little pause and reconnect. So let's go for 8 upwards. 1. And 8. Not going to stop. To the side. This one requires a bit more balancing for 8. And 8. And switch sides. Remember to engage your glutes as you get to the top, extending your arm so you'll feel that in your core. And 8. When you come back, sides. And 8. Ooh. Okay, so last thing before we go into our cool down, we're gonna do a side leg lift, just like we just were to the sides, but we'll be hovering this time. So your arms are gonna feel it, your core is gonna help stabilize. And we'll do 8 on each side. Hovering, your knees are just off the ground, just about an inch or 2. And we'll start with our left leg, and up and back in for 8. And back down, and the other side for 8. And 8. Okay, My heart rate is definitely up. I'm really feeling it in my arms, feeling it in my core, even in my legs. So we're gonna go into our cool down now. Going into my favorite pose, we're going to child's pose for 8 deep breaths. And on your last breath, come up into tabletop. We're going to go into a cat and cow. Inhale and cat and cow. And exhale, cat. Be here for 6. And on this last one, I'm going to go into downward dog. Bringing each knee in, slowly getting a deeper stretch on your other leg. Reach your right leg up, back in. Your knee in the center of your palms, letting your other foot bottom up and come down for a stretch. For 6. And lean back into your bum. To a cross-legged pose. Reaching up and over to your left side. For 4 breaths. And reaching your left arm out. We're going to do slowly getting into your downward dog. Pulsing with each leg, getting to a deeper stretch. Left leg up and down to the center of your palms. Other foot flat down and coming down for 6. And slowly wiggling back, ending up on your bum. Cross-legged, taking a deep breath in. As you lean over to the opposite side, to the right side, and 4 breaths. And back center. Sitting up tall, your arms out, right palm out, left hand pulling it downwards, getting a stretch in your arm. For 4. And switch. This time your palm is facing you. 4 breaths. overhead. For 4 breaths. And back down, take a deep breath in. Extending upwards. And as you come back down, opposite side, same thing, 4 breaths, palm out. And palm facing you. And palm, and hand, arm behind your head for 4. Sitting up tall, palms up, hands open, and take 4 deep breaths. Arms up and center. Thank you so much for joining me for that. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of or any target areas that you want to get for 2025. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. See you next time.